coming, always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. Feeling like I'm up so high, I got no doubt.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Leading the Washington sideline, that's head coach Dan Quinn. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. On the opposing sideline, the Giants head coach. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Now a fine welcome to everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here as punter Braden Mann gets us started. And we're off in East Rutherford. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And having gained up that handful there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talking about getting the quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He took off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top gate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the 4-yard line.
3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's running for it. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
And in motion, out of the slot. Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Another try following the sack. Fires right away, but incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Newman there defensively.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. From the red zone now. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They send a man in motion.
17-yard line.
To the air again, Daniels. This one's caught. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Daniels from the pistol. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. It is caught left side. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Ready? 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 19.
Pass play now. Buying some time right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. Well, they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for a Giants.
Let's go.
1st down.
Give now to the running back. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Here's a throw. On the move, headed right. Waddle makes the catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
Bronco 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Roflin's extra point is up and good. And the Giants double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Parker Washington with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. We can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down give to Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down, Commanders.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
At the 50-yard
Throwing now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
loss of 7 yards. And it's third down. 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Unlock wide.
First and 10, run to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now here comes the New York offense. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
Let's go.
Look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right up the gut. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 3-possession game.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 18. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Daniels now on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
The Commanders' first down.
Traveler.
And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. First down long gets him 6. So now he's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. 39-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Commanders looking at 1st and 10.
Lions. 19, Charger, 19.
Now Daniels to throw. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders jump some of the lead off before the half. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 10.
kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was brought down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
He'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
They'll throw it. He rolls to his right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Picked up with the 38. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Commanders are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield on 2nd down. Now he takes it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Not do one tackle, and the next guy gets him for a loss. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They've got a man in motion. Play action now with Daniels. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders making a one-score game before halftime. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man, Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the 2nd half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is Josh Palmer. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bills get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to take this one in for the touchdown, number 14 on the season. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He's looking to throw, nothing's there, so he takes off. And he takes off to the painted grass. Touchdown, 20 yards on the scramble. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Gets this to Fant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Third and short, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So 4th down, on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's out close to the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. He lofts it deep left. And he's got it in close. And in, touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. 17. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The Commanders set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Washington.
On the gun, it's Daniels. The catch is made near the edge. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Washington first down.
To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Robinson from the pistol. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So 3rd down, Giants trotting out 60 Bs in the dime set. Defense showing blitz, Daniels. Complete right side to Washington. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
And the Commanders first down.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey.
A toss snap to Robinson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Alert!
Shotgun snap, they get to Robinson. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4, it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not.
And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this two-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. The defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. They show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Into traffic, complete. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Giants will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Giants push the lead up to 12.
Commanders 23. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And they sure surprised us going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Daniels from the pistol.
27-yard line.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Deontay Banks on the cover.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So we're through 3 here. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up, closing this one out. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing it to start this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you could almost sense a little bit of a excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! Hey!
Robinson on the inside give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch is made in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And that's a Washington touchdown.
Mitchell.
The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5.
Commanders 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead.
Washington
Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point try. Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down back at the 20.
Here's 2nd and 14. Throw to right finds Waddle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Check.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Loss of 7 yards.
Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Punting unit out now. Braden Mann will kick it away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
He's across midfield.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Waddle makes the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Okay, break.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattergood. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Another New York Giants.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Look this one. Give to Scattergood. And some solid running here as he gets some 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL.
Oh, he lost the football! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
A tight end in motion now. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Trying again, following the set. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders holding just a 1-point advantage. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
18 on the play.
Press on leading. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Again at 27 on the play.
Unlock right, unlock right.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds fans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
19.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So that puts a bow on this one for my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay. Anna, Brandon, Brandon, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier love, Cartier. Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show it. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the bricks and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up now. Isn't okay. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my cache. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day,
the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, them treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis.